Hello, ladies and gentlemen, LMG here, and welcome to a early access demo of Endzone 2. Now, I actually didn't cover the original Endzone. I don't know why, because it's in my Steam library. I played it for about an hour. I think that was when it was probably early access. I did play a lot of Surviving the Aftermath, and I think that's why, because it seemed a lot of the similar, same premise as well. But yeah, this basically, I don't know if you have to play the first one to know the backstory for this one. We'll have to see. But basically what happened, nuclear war in a bunker. They were underground for about 150 years. You played Fallout, you know the drill. But alright, this is actually city building survival a bit. Alright, let's get into the demo. And I will be, of course, be covering a lot of demos this week because it is Steam Next Fest coming up. So we do check back on the channel because we're going to be covering a lot of that stuff. These guys were smart and they got it out a little bit early. It is going to be a madhouse. I do love the, survival city builder genre. I think this one goes on expeditions, and I think you get vehicles as well.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm going to look over your shoulder while you help our settlers set up a new home. By the way, I'm Ella.
Well, hell, I like the UI and everything so far. That's kind of nice. And also, if you go play through all the way through the demo, there is an achievement you can get. You get an achievement, which you could get when you do get the game on early access. You get an item in the game, I believe.
Out here in the wasteland, you'll find ruins and other interesting places. More important, however, is that we find a suitable site where we can establish a settlement.
Alright, got it. There's place orders and warnings for the entire game map. Okay. Got it. There are warning settlers and vehicles. Oh, okay. Alright, they are in the car.
At the moment, all our settlers are in the Pathfinder, and you can explore the surrounding area with them. But time is tight. When the water in the Pathfinder is used up, everyone inside will die of thirst.
Like right away? Wow.
Engine running.
Okay, so we do have a little bit of water. I don't know how much we're using a day. We're 15 people in here, really.
All clear.
Okay, well, let's go forward then. So let's just transfer maximum, get some plastic, okay.
Let's go.
Is there... Oh, I don't see any more loot. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. I like it.
Got it.
We're gonna know it's a habitable... Oh, it looks like we're probably... Yeah, I think we're going this way off the road a little bit.
Way.
I also like the road doesn't matter. Hey!
When you get a chance, it might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
Oh, this looks nice, actually. Zone properties. Properties currently viewed habitable area are displayed above the map, providing it has been uncovered. Okay, so yeah, let's see what we've got. Got clay, fertile soil, and we got a swampland. All right, well, not terrible. I don't know if we have any other options, really. Yeah, I don't think we can go on here anyway. So, all right, let's go.
Got it.
We could right-click those off, but all right, it's fine.
New instructions.
Guess somewhere in the Greenland, it would be a little bit better, yeah.
All clear.
I guess we'll settle here. It is looking nice.
On my way.
Or can we...
Got it.
I don't think I can go any further, though.
Got it.
But as far as on the road we can go, I think. I'll build new settlement button. All right.
This transfer point serves as an access point for vehicles and connects your zone with the surrounding wasteland. Look for an ascent on the perimeter of your new zone where you can place the access point.
So probably, yeah, right about. Let's see where we are exactly. I guess right here would be fine.
You have to find a location that is supposed to become the center of the settlement. Once chosen, you won't be able to change the location again. As a result,
okay.
Make sure you place the town center near key resources such as water, trees, and debris remnants.
Do have water over there. Okay. Can we rotate? Not the building facing that way, though. I think that's the best of everything right there. There we go.
We have to ensure survival. We need water so that we don't die of thirst. Build a jetty by a body of water and assign enough workers that our supply is secure.
Okay. Got it. We can pause anytime, speed up, etc.
The water is running out. If nothing changes, it'll be the end of us. We've got to do something.
It produces water. Survive the construction menu. Yes. Good little jetty right there. This game does remind me a lot of Survive the Aftermath, like uncannily almost. Got it. Build a jetty. That's already about instantly built almost. Pretty close. Oh, we'll need a road as well. Oh, we need 1, 2, 3 water carriers.
Water as long as workers are assigned to it. Always make sure that sufficient water is available. If the supply runs low, assign more. Water alone is not enough to survive. We need to eat too. Build a foraging hut near trees and assign
Alright, I suppose I can do that. Foraging hut. Let's see. I'll get to 490. Let's look around a little bit though. $760, $780, oh, wow. That is actually. I know it's gonna be a little bit in the woods. That'll be a little more work, but I think that is not a terrible idea. But we did build it in there. Okay. So that should be pretty good food for the moment. I think this will probably run out at some point though. 2, 3.
The foraging hut produces food as long as there are sufficient resources in its vicinity. If a region's resources are used up at some point, you can relocate the work area of a foraging hut at any time.
Hey, good to know.
Building materials to be able to build new buildings in the future too. The woodcutting lodge cuts down trees, which produces wood. If you run out of trees at some point, you can also relocate your work area.
So basically, same premise applies as well. And about, I know it's a little bit farther, so we'll have to build roads at some point. That was about. There we go. We're not actually knocking down any more trees to build it. Okay. And we'll speed that up a little bit. I'm not allowed to build a road or anything, so this demo's very hands-on, so you can't. No slacking off. Get a couple lumberjacks as well. We don't have any kids yet. We have 9 free manpower, so there should be somebody building this. Oh no, they already built it.
Awesome. Your woodcutting lodge is already producing. By the way, a production site can produce faster when it stands near a depot. Although you don't have any depots, the town center has the same effect. Besides wood, the most important building material is scrap. That's what the scrapyard is for. It collects scrap that lies around and takes apart old ruins.
Hey guys, so we need a scrapyard. So you're going to be taking apart all these old buildings, recycling. That is quite a bit. Oh, we won't have to relocate for a while. Our water's going up, food is going up. Harbor mass, etc. I would say this is somehow a little prettier than Survive the Aftermath. Yeah, I'll have to boot up the original Endzone as well and go back into that. It did have a couple DLCs as well. Water physics on this, not bad. Oh, you need a couple scavengers, do you?
Well done. On the other hand, our settlers are still sleeping out in the open. We ought to change that before we enlarge this settlement any further. Each building belongs to one of 3 settlement branches. The more buildings that stand in one settlement branch of the settlement, the more these buildings progress in that branch. This progress enables us to do research on new buildings from that branch. More about
Okay, kind of an
research later
interesting
on.
premise there.
But that's not all. Production buildings that have a dwelling from the same settlement branch nearby function distinctly more effectively too. If an ecological tent stands next to a jetty, then the jetty functions more effectively. In contrast, the scrapyard and woodcutting lodge profit from economic tents.
Oh, okay. Gotta build simple shelters, though. Oh, okay, so... Well, let's get in it. Okay, so we'll get you over there. 1. And... You're next to the water. Okay, I don't know if I can get a house next to... You're not social, though. I don't think we have anything in the social tree that will... No. None of these affect socially. So maybe... Another economic one over here, too. Okay. So we actually have... do we want to get another... economic one, though? Is that the music, or I thought there was an alarm going on?
As long as they have enough housing, our settlers will reproduce and have children. Children are tomorrow's manpower and can work as soon as they have grown up.
I want to put that on a shirt. Children are tomorrow's manpower.
Our settlement
Lovely.
is thriving. Now we want to produce a new resource, plastic. Build a recycler to do that. If the scrapyard is nearby,
Okay, put the recycler next to scrapyard. Got it. Okay, so that will get a bonus from that. So there's a little synergy thing going on. I like it. They put up buildings actually really fast.
buildings that process precious resources work faster when they are located near their source. The recycler needs scrap to manufacture plastic. That's why it benefits from being near the scrapyard. The toolmaker not only needs scrap, but wood as well. It's best when both resources are produced near him.
Yeah, but
Don't
unfortunately,
worry
yeah,
if
the
you're
wood's
not
over
able to
here.
do
You're over there.
Naturally, he'll attend to his work anyway.
I build 2 making plants. That's +3 to the economy, so I see what we're doing here. I'd almost say you probably could benefit from... Yeah, being next to the town center, because that's kind of our functioning depot right now. We are starting to run out of people. Oh, we got 3 babies, though. That's tomorrow's manpower.
Very
Keep
good.
on hitting that button, but that doesn't
Now
really
we have
work.
Plastic and tools, things which are needed in some buildings for production. They are also important to be able to build more complex buildings in the first place. The settlement is growing, and soon the supplies won't be sufficient anymore. More settlers consume more food and water, too. Build a fishery to support the foraging hut.
But what about the radiation? Oh, didn't you watch The Simpsons? Alright, but we can get some more ecology. Which would benefit from this, shoot. Well, that unfortunately will not fit. Well, maybe... Oh, then how we rotate, we just press it down once. Okay. Well, auto-saving freaked me out a little bit. Okay, autosave actually kicks you out of that. Ow. I want to try to get that bonus, but I don't know if it's possible. Dock is over. I'm not going to be able to get it. Alright, fishery should be up. 2 fishermen. I'll be near the water carrier. Okay. Oh, wait, no. 4. My bad. 2 fishermen.
Though the fishery is more effective than the foraging hut, it constantly uses up tools for its production. If there are no tools, then the fishery can't function. Conversely, the fishery produces faster when tools are produced near it. Now, we also need cloth to be able to set up more tents. Cloth is produced from fibers, and we have to grow them first. To do this, build a plantation in the vicinity of fertile soil. The only way you can create a field is on fertile soil.
Okay. Now is the white fertile soil? No, the green is fertile soil. Okay. But I don't all the way over there. I'm not walking that far, I'll tell you that. Okay. Background type. I swear you literally say, or is green, is that okay? I mean, I know it is green, but I wasn't sure. All right. That could have been a little bit more clear, I suppose. Lay out a cultivation area. Okay, so. Our subsoil. Now, I didn't think this was the right area, but get 1 gardener. And can we hear or no? Oh, because, yeah, let's just destroy that building then. I didn't think that was right. You've got fertile soil somewhere, though, right? Oh, green down here. Okay, green down. You know, that's not terrible. Okay. But weird though, that I do find this a little weird in the building thing that they can automatically just construct it like this, and I just put the order down. Kind of like one thing I like about the recent subreddit of Mandalords. You do it, they have to go get the tools. They've got to go and get individual parts. They got to build it. Okay, let's get one gardener here.
Well done. Up till now, we can only grow fibers. But if we find more types of seeds, then we can cultivate them on the plantation too.
Okay. Got it.
The fibers are crafted into cloth at a weaving mill. This requires water in addition to fibers. So make sure that sufficient supplies...
Okay, now we need to build a weaving mill, which, I'd like that to be at least close to, semi-close to that. We're gonna need to import water, but what can you do, eh? This is one of these games I feel like by the time, when you do the tutorials and stuff, by the time you build up everything in the tutorial, then like, hey, that's the game. We shall see, though. I think it's a bonus from being near there, I suppose. How are we doing? We're doing pretty good on everything, I think. Otherwise, you know, stuff we can't possibly get yet. New research available for economy. Nice. Day one weaver.
Great! Now you can set up more tents for our settlers to create space for new inhabitants. This is necessary too, because we're going to need a lot of hard-working hands. Keep in mind to place the tents near the appropriate production buildings so that they can function more effectively.
I feel this is like if only Amazon survived, is what it would be. Okay, alright, so let's get more tents. Which would be houses. I feel like... No. Economic. We gotta wait till we get more. We gotta make more cloth. We really don't have anybody to replace that. Did the kids already grow up? How does that even work? Like, I don't see a date on this. I know it's demo early access, but like, man, these kids grow up so fast. Can I also see what you're up to? I click on individual people. Oh, that's sad. Oh well, that's all right. Like the music, not bad. Okay, we got 3 more babies. These babies are so fast. Got more cloth again. I get some more ecological going though. Sure. And I think we need to wait for 5 more cloth, so. Other than we have kind of a balance of economic, ecology, sociology. Yeah, there we go. Nah, not quite enough. And run into a little bit of a slowdown. I'm gonna guess we can't. Yeah, because our stockpile for the town center is only. Yeah, so much. Wonder if I can improve you. Not really, not yet anyway. I get another. Yeah, I want to get another one down here too. A new research available. Let me get 5. Let's speed that up a little bit again. I don't think in the tutorial we're in too much danger, so. And we have gotten a little bit spoiled in the city build department as well, so we kind of expect more and more. So far, this one, not bad, not bad. And is it doing anything new? Well, I don't see it yet, but I do like, yeah, the quality of it so far. Graphically, music, nice. Okay, 5, we got 5. More tents around that, get our
Thanks to
economy
joint
up.
efforts, our little settlement is soon not going to be so little anymore. If the population increases, then the settlement's supply situation has to grow too. Apart from the jetty, you can also build wells that can pump water out of wet, swampy marsh soil.
I guess we want to build a well. I think is that the closest though, because that's. I guess that's closer. That's fine. That's background type. So green is bad. I thought green good. Okay, there we're good. Okay. Build buildings that produce food, so you want another one of that. And you want 2 well keepers. Okay, so you're making water as well. And I would think... I don't know... Like, are fish infinite in this one? I can't click on the lake to see, so I know the lakes dry up,
The
etc.
situation is stable. Soon our depots will be filled to the brim. When the depots are full, you have to increase their capacity. There is a depot for water, one for food, and one for all other materials. Place depots near your production sites so that they can produce quickly.
Ah, got it. Okay, so now we have depots for each one. Oh, let's go do a depot. I come from there anyway. And you can get at least one of those. Material depot. I think most of our stuff is over here, right? Except I can't really get into... Well, I could probably get in the zone. The water's right here, but I can't really... I think that's close. That's as good as we can get.
Each depot increases the maximum number of resources that can be stockpiled at a settlement. When your depots are full, buildings cannot produce any further.
Alright, but it looks like we can produce more now, so they're pumping it out.
Besides the short distance to a depot, good availability is important for production buildings. A production site produces more effectively when it is connected
Now we're getting to
the town
roads.
center by a road.
Nice. Gonna take one tool, it looks like. Okay. Got plenty of tools though, so hopefully... Gonna be efficient if we can. Well, I don't think it's costing too much, is it? It's not too bad, actually.
Super! The more buildings you connect via your road network, the more stable the production at your settlement
Look at that,
is going
nice.
to be able to run.
Okay.
When our economy thrives, it uses up more resources too. Luckily, we're able to have our
All right,
wood
tree
grow
nursery.
back again. We have
No problem. Let's build a tree nursery then. Probably right here, yeah. And one forester. Yeah, we're up to 40 pop now. That's not bad. We actually have a lot of people.
awesome. The tree nursery will plant trees within its work area that can be used again by the woodcutting lodge. That way, we create a healthy loop.
The needles of the Geiger counters begin to swing hotter. A sharp increase in radiation is going to occur soon. We should start to get sufficient protective clothing ready.
I like that the character model, I just noticed that he's actually, doing the breathing thing. Don't know why, but I appreciate that.
Oh no! I had hoped
You do
we'd
it
have more
too. Oh
time.
wow, I can't unsee that
we have
now.
to act fast. We need protective clothing to shield us against radiation. For the first component of a complete set of equipment, we need coal.
Okay, hear me out. We were in bunkers for 100. Why don't we just go down there for a while? Come back up later. It worked in Fallout, trust me. We need to get some coal. Produces coal out of wood. We need that. People will not like that, of course. Well, it's now we start to make a bad part of town. Oh, that will generally it will be. That doesn't matter where I am. Just people are not gonna like it in general. No matter how far away I am. Well, I think you're just being a little. Okay, so. There's only a certain place I can have that? Oh, there we go. Okay, no problem. No, let's just do a little bit of road. Okay, already built. Get 2 burners.
Coal is made from wood. When wood gets scarce, assign more settlers to the woodcutting lodge, or build the tailor shop can make protective masks out of coal and cloth. They ought to be sufficient at first. Our settlement already produces cloth, and
Okay. Yeah, the autosave was a little jarring there. Okay. Build a tailor shop. Probably next to the coal if we can. And then I can start playing with the road stuff a little bit. Why don't we go? Yeah. Try to connect the rest of this. I just want to be a little bit more efficient if we can. You need more people there, or did I never assign anybody? You're a genius. I mean, we already have so much food anyway. It's fine. And one
Good.
tailor.
the protective clothing is truly a blessing. It is issued to the settlers automatically. If a settlement is contaminated and our settlers are unprotected, that can mean the end of the settlement.
Our fears have been confirmed.
Oh no!
Radiation levels are rising sharply.
I'm in danger!
The higher the radiation level in a zone, the better we have to protect our settlers. If the protective clothing is not sufficient at some point,
Oh yeah, it's going
the
up.
inhabitants' exposure to radiation rises. When the radiation exposure gets too high, our settlers will gradually die of it. Even if the protection is sufficient at first, we should also prepare ourselves soon against potentially stronger radiation.
Got it.
Regardless of whether due to radiation, a poor supply situation, or simply getting too old, sooner or later, we have to say farewell to every settler. We need a place where we can lay the dead to rest.
Oh, graveyard. I was thinking body pit, but sure. Alright, so we need a graveyard. That is under the smiley face, which is nice. Maybe we want to have that 10 miles away, maybe? Toxic rain for 7 minutes, okay. And I'd like to build a road a little bit. A little easier to get those dead people in there. Also, I'd like to build another... I know a game you haven't told me to yet, but... It's because we don't have a social one yet. Oh, does that... I don't think that benefits from that. Oh, we need to designate an area for graves. Yes, we can go.
Now we have a place to mourn and commemorate those who had to come and go before our time.
I don't know how many people are gonna die, but sure.
I think we've put down roots here and can start to upgrade the settlement further. We need sturdy building material to do that. We ought to fire bricks, and to do that, we need clay. We're not able to extract clay just like that yet. For some advanced technologies, we lack the necessary know-how. We have to accumulate that knowledge first. To be able to perform research, first you have to track down ancient knowledge in the wasteland. The thing is, you can start an expedition at some of the ruins there. If you've examined the ruin thoroughly enough, you receive 1 or more knowledge points. But not every site can be explored this way. At some of them, there are merely some resources to be gathered. So to obtain knowledge, we need a ruin we can explore with an expedition.
Alright, send a vehicle, collect knowledge, no problem. Not sure where we left the vehicle though. Do we already have a storage? I might want to make another storage over there real quick then. But I'll correct that a little bit for now anyway. Actually go vehicle, transport routes, research. Yeah, that's our one settlement. Looks like we might be able to have multiple. New transport routes. Don't worry about that. Was it near where a settlement was? Honestly, I don't remember where we parked the car. Ah, there we go. Vehicle menu. Pathfinder, yes.
I'm at the wheel.
Okay, so we load up settlers. Okay. How many did we take? I'm gonna take all of you. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. With some food, some water. Do you guys need tools or anything? You want to bring a baby? I don't know. Can we shift click that a little bit maybe? Go a little faster. I was like, in each individual one you had to click. Oh no, I can just go like that. Alright, there we go. I don't know how many tools you need, just in case. You're gonna need tools to break down stuff, right? And give me a couple. That's all I have, so. Okay.
Got it?
So we're going out, I assume? Let's slow that down a little bit, too.
On my way.
So then we drive near expeditions.
On my way.
Loot ruin. Because we can only carry so many things. Oh, so I don't need tools or anything? I just
On my way.
assumed. All right, well, let's go look around.
Got it?
Well, I can't get any of that stuff.
Got it?
Oh, I'm missing out on so much stuff.
On my way. Engine running.
We haven't found a knowledge point yet, though. Let's just keep looking.
Engine running. Let's go.
We can look around, though.
On my way.
Might have to drop some of the stuff and
Let's
come
go.
back. What is this? Destroy bridge.
Engine running.
Can we... Okay, so that's blocked in the demo. Alright. Oh,
I'm at the
tease.
wheel. Got it? Engine running.
Okay, there we got an expedition. Finally, alright. Okay, a little bit of cutscene there.
These factory grounds are less damaged than the rest of the wastelands. Let's see what we can find here.
Okay, so look. Are we... Oh, I'm moving around. Oh, wow, okay. Do I know your name? I don't feel like I'm... Nothing bad happens to you. Am I going to care? Well, I got plastic. Okay.
On the road.
I can't get that open. Alright, let's go... around, I
Take a
guess?
look. On the road.
Knowledge point received. Okay, nice. We got a knowledge point.
From here, maybe we can get to the other side somehow.
Maybe.
On the road.
There's just... Okay. But there's a safe in there. Okay, let's just go down now.
I'm in. Let's go.
Don't think we can get around there, though. Okay, so we gotta find out how to get...
On the road.
Oh, wait. Go here.
We can't do it like this.
Are you sure? Oh, because you gotta go there first.
It worked. From here, maybe we can get to the other side somehow.
Oh, hasn't been... Is it the plank over there?
I'll take a look.
Because I don't see anything else. Okay, so plank, and then we can go... Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. I think there's another knowledge point, so we should probably do this. Hey! Alright.
On the road. This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort. A truly lucky find. This species of
Get some
plants
seeds.
is unknown to us. We'll take them with us. Let's go.
Anything else, though?
On the road.
I don't feel so, so maybe let's get... But I can't have any... Oh, do we? Scrap? I don't know if I need that. I need iodine. I need all the iodine. I'm gonna take 50. I feel like Rubber is also... Well, we don't have rubber, so we need rubber. Let's get more plastic. And I got some carbon mass too. Okay. So we don't really need it. We need to take some tools, but maybe we don't. I don't know. It's tough to tell.
Our explorers have extensively explored this ruin and consequently received 1 knowledge point. To be able to research a technology also means that our settlement branches need to be far enough advanced. Build additional buildings which are allocated to the branch in order to make progress at that branch. But when it comes to researching the...
Okay, got it. Go look at our research tree, which is... I mean, it's early access demo, so it's not very sexy. Not amazing or anything, but alright. Clay pit. Gonna cost us a bit, alright. Okay, instantaneous. We don't have any more knowledge points though, so alright.
Great! We can build clay pits with that. Our settlers will have to visit unfamiliar places in the future as well in order to accumulate sufficient knowledge for more research. It might even be that now is a good time to explore some more ruins. Whatever you say.
Probably a little
Let's
full
go.
though, we should head back. I mean, we could get a
Got
little
it.
bit of stuff, but... We'll go down the road a
Clay
little
is
bit.
mined at a clay pit, which has to be placed at a clay deposit. If there
Yes?
We'll go look at this real quick.
An old depot. We should take a look around inside. Maybe we'll find something useful we can take with us. This control unit needs power in order to work. This generator is still in good shape, but we won't be able to use it without fuel. Let's go.
Go check
Jerry
this
cans
out.
with gasoline in them are lying here. Can we use them? I'll take a look.
It's apocalypse gas. I
The
don't know if that
generator's
gas would
running
still
and
be going.
supplying electricity.
Alright.
That worked.
I would say this is 25. I would say more likely $25 at least in early access, because if they can pump up the price anymore in early access, they're gonna do it.
I'll take a look.
Ooh, I got knowledge points. Oh, we got some vaccines. Very nice.
On the road.
Problem is, yeah, I just took some stuff maybe I didn't need to take.
On the road.
60%. So at least we know we're not missing something.
I'll pack that.
We can probably make multiple trips to go get it too, you know.
On the road. We'll pack it.
Okay, very nice. %, but I don't see anything else really. Oh, shelves
do it.
and a safe. What is that? Copper.
This
Okay.
old safe can't be cracked without substantial. These documents are very instructive. Our experts at home can surely learn a thing or two from them.
Okay. Let's head back, and then ooh. It's like I can get plastic. Also like some iron, but I just... Make any more iodine? No. That's all we can afford. I think we'll have to leave it for now. I think we can come back maybe and get that stuff. We'll have to see. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave off here. If you guys do enjoy this, I would like to cover it more. But that is up to you if you do. I will leave a link down to the Steam page for the demo below. This is enjoyable. It's alright. I think if it comes to early access this year, $20, $25, good time. Also check out, Survival the Aftermath. Though that's a DLC, some of the DLC later gets a bit mixed, I feel. But alright, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.